Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Marble Race. As you can see here, we have our 4 teams that lost last episode, and we're gonna see which one of these teams joins our eliminated contestants in our brand new elimination podium. And if you don't remember the names of these marble teams, well, I'll remind you. These are the Hyper Hummingbirds, the Green Cat's Eye, the Shining Suns, the Supernovas, and finally, the Starry Nights. I kind of messed up there, but let's see which one of these marbles are up for elimination. Here are the safe marbles, which are the Sub-Zero Icebergs, the Skyline Darts, the Golden Drifters, and finally, the Gliding Swordfish. So, in today's episode, we're gonna see which one of these teams is out of this game, and which ones will manage to survive another day in the Marble Race. Alright, so we received a total of 7 votes last episode. Today's track is going to be an endurance type. The marble that has the most time on the track will be safe from elimination, and the one with the least, or the 2 with the least, will be up for elimination. So as we wait as our safe teams roll down this track, let's take a moment to meditate and discuss which of these marble teams will be the first one to join these safe marble teams and not being eliminated. Anyways, the first marble team safe from being eliminated are the Shining Suns with 1 vote in favor and 0 votes against. They must feel very proud at this moment, and you'd want to know why, because they have that one person who supports them and loves them over the other marbles, and they have no haters. That's good. Who is next on the list of marbles who are safe? So, I'm gonna tell you. The Supernovas are safe with 1 vote in favor and 1 vote against for a net total of 0 votes. Of course, this means they have a hater and they have a lover, which is something you could be proud of. It really depends on if you're a pessimist or an optimist in life, but really that doesn't matter in the marble race. Starry Night, Hyper Hummingbird. One of you 2 teams received 2 votes in favor and 2 votes against, while the other received 2 votes in favor and 3 votes against. So who's it gonna be? The random rejoiner or the last green marble? Let's find out. Who is it? Who is this winner? Okay, I'll just give it to you. It's the Starry Nights, of course. 2 votes in favor, 2 votes against. It's really surprising how they even got a vote, because apparently they won the unofficial official season. And they're basically the least hated marble, even though they have a British accent apparently. I don't know, I don't care. It doesn't make any sense. But unfortunately, this means that the Hyper Hummingbirds are eliminated with 2 votes in favor and 3 votes against, and they're gonna join the remaining marbles on the eliminated podium. Alright, let's kick the games off with the Supernovas. 3, 2, 1, go! And they are off into the funnel. The blue funnel, as always, they're holding on very tight. They're approaching the event horizon. And now it's just going to be a run down the stairs, down the slide, down this yellow slide, and we are done. So, as a marble, you got to hope that you get more time on this track. And the Supernovas got 14.75, which is good, but will the Starry Nights do better? The fan favorite, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! And they are off. I don't gender marbles, I don't care. They are going down the funnel, down the blue funnel, approximately at 7 seconds, and now they're going down the stairs. Will they hold on to the rest of this track? They're hoping so. But as we get our results, we find out that they only were able to obtain 12.84 seconds on the track, which is worse than the Supernovas. Let's hope other marble teams do worse then. Now, we're gonna move on to the Shining Suns. 3, 2, 1, and we are off. Here goes the Shining Sun down the funnel. 6 seconds in, and now we're going down the stairs. They catch a little slack on the slide, which is gonna help them very much in the final score, and we're done. All right, so the Shining Suns obtained a score of 15.51 seconds, which is good, and they won't have to worry about elimination anytime soon. Moving on to the Skyline Darts. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Skyline darts holding on to the funnel. Will they manage to get a high spot on the list? They're going down the stairs, down the slide, going pretty fast, and they're done. This might be the worst run, but let's see if it's enough to save them from elimination. And it won't, because the score was 12 seconds and 13 milliseconds? Whatever. Remember, this is a game of endurance, and this score is not going to help you. It isn't looking too hot for the Skyline darts, so they've got to hope that one of these marbles slips up so badly that they are also up for elimination. But anyways, here we go. The Golden Drifters are set to start. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. They're holding good onto the funnel, a bit fast, but they're hoping to hold on to the slides. They're going down the stairs, go a bit slow on the slide, that may help them, and they are done. Alright, so the Golden Drifters received a score of 13.98 seconds, which is just enough for them to qualify for a middle position in this game. So as you can see here, from winner to loser, we have the Shining Suns in first place, followed by the Supernovas, the Golden Drifters, the Starry Knights, and finally the Skyline Darts. Now, the Starry Knights have to hope that at least one of these two following teams lose in order for them to be safe, while the Skyline Darts need to hope both teams suck so they're able to be safe. But let's see if that's gonna happen anytime soon with the Sub-Zero Icebergs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Sub-Zero Icebergs holding on tight to the funnel, but they do seem like they're going faster as we approach the 7-second mark. They're going down the stairs, down the slide, and down the yellow slide to finally meet up at the bottom. Now, was this score good enough for them to be safe? Well, yes, they're slightly there by a tiny hair. They're able to beat the Starry Knights' score of 12.84. The Sub-Zero Icebergs obtained a 12.93, which sets them in the free zone, safe from elimination. But ultimately, the Skyline Darts are up for elimination. So let's move on to our final run, Gliding Swordfish. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. They're going down in the funnel. They're going pretty fast, which is not that good. They're keeping up this fast pace down the slides, down the yellow slide. Wow, the camera didn't even catch up to them. And oh boy, it's not looking good for the Gliding Swordfish. This might be our worst run yet, and it is 11.29. The worst run we've had in this entire episode, which is not good news for the Gliding Swordfish, because like I said before, this is an endurance race and not a speed race. So 11.29, this means that the safe marbles are the Shining Suns, the Supernovas, the Golden Drifters, the Starry Knights, and finally the Sub-Zero Icebergs. So these teams are very lucky to not have been up for elimination, which means that now you can vote to either eliminate the Gliding Swordfish or the Skyline Darts. The link is probably going to be in the description. I haven't decided yet. Out of these two marbles, one of them will join the eliminated contestants in the podium for like 7th place, I believe. And just like that, we finished another episode of the Marble Race. And I hope to see you soon in the next episode of the Marble Race. And I'll just sign out now.